In our next story, United Nations military observers on regular boat patrols have been monitoring the movement of forces or armed groups in various villages along Africa's largest river, the Nile.
Nasir town in southern Sudan's Upper Nile state is known for its strategic role during southern Sudan's two-decade-long civil war. Positioned along the Sobat River, the town was a major migration route for many of Sudan's lost boys, former child soldiers walking their way into Ethiopia, just about 16 miles from here. Nasir was again in the news last year due to intertribal conflicts between the communities in the area and an attack on 27 WFP barges traveling on the Sobat River from Nasir to Akobo. The ambush left over 40 people dead.
From time to time, as you may know, this used to be the most insecure border, the Akobo border and Nasir and Akobo border. But since July, there has never been any major incident. As for other counties, the border with other counties, it's also good, with one exception. Last month, this month, on the 10th, there was a raiding party that left Nasir County for Longishu County, and they raided cattle. They brought them back, but we had taken a step right away at the time by returning those cattle to Longishu County.
A quick morning meeting signals the start of a new day for these military observers. They are part of the United Nations mission in Sudan Peacekeepers stationed in Nasir. They go on regular patrols in the town and surrounding villages that make up the county. But with the onset of the rains, most areas are inaccessible by road, and the observers have had to resort to boat patrols to reach some of the remote villages.
We have to go and assess the security situation. In case of any forces around in that area, we have to verify, and whatever is there. And mostly because of the referendum, we also have to go and look at the referendum activities which are in that area.
The patrol teams are made up of UN military observers, a national monitor from the SPLA, and language assistants to aid with communications. For this patrol, a special unit has been called in to help with transportation. The Force Riverine Unit is a unique support division of the UN based out of Malakal town and operated by Bangladeshi peacekeepers. They support the UN military observers as they conduct their patrols, especially during the rainy season. These fast patrol boats help the observers in monitoring movements of forces or armed groups in their areas. Nasir is largely occupied by the Nuer tribe, believed to be one of the largest in southern Sudan. But intertribal rivalry amongst its clans remain predominant, with cattle raiding a major cause of tension. After about an hour on the Sobat, the patrol stops at this small village called Makak. The residents of this village near the Ethiopian border moved back here on the 1st of August this year. They are members of the Lower Nuer community and had fled due to insecurity in the area after a cattle raiding attack during the dry season. On such patrols, the military observers interact with the community to know what's been happening in the area.
The only problem is that some of our neighbors still have guns. We are afraid. The only thing that protects us are the SPLA soldiers here and the water that surrounds us. If they were not here, we would have left this area.
The government of southern Sudan deployed a company of SPLA soldiers to the area to provide security and disarm members of the community who had weapons. A move that has not gone down too well with some community members who fear that their neighbors from the Jikani Nuer community were not disarmed.
After the disarmament process of the community here, things are calm. It has been about 7 months now, and we have not seen a single civilian with a gun.
According to the comprehensive peace agreement signed between the North and the South, Southern Sudan will hold a referendum vote for either unity or separation in 2011. As the arrangements for the referendum are put into place with the setting up of the Referendum Commission and preparations for voter registration underway, a lot still needs to be done in order to meet the January 9th deadline. Chief Bichok says he's heard about the referendum but waits to see what happens.
My people are all going nowhere. We are all Southerners and we are ready.
But there are challenges because if the registration process start, let's say at about November or October, and then most of the Fayam will not be accessible easily because of the floods and things like that. So those are the challenges that we expect, but we believe that we can overcome them because our people are ready for their right to self-determination. Whatever way, we will try to reach them, register, so that they can exercise their right on that day.
Expectations are high, but intertribal conflicts and the remoteness of some of the areas of the South could pose a challenge to the much-anticipated referendum vote. The peacekeepers will keep playing their part to ensure that peace prevails.